Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft. Today is probably going to look and sound a little bit different than normal because I'm recording on my iPad. I'm out of town at Samwise's house. We're staying at his place, and so I'm doing a little portable setup right now to try and see how this works. So, it's probably just going to be a mini episode today, kind of experimental, and probably the thumbnail and stuff will be much simpler as well. So, yeah, but I do want to try to build something and get something going. Apparently, there's weird glitches on the iPad, like textures not working. But anyways, we're gonna do just a little small build today. It's gonna be a really simple episode. So let me get some resources together and start building something. Okay, and so for the project idea that I have, I think I'm gonna make a super smelter, or at least a mini super smelter, just some way that we can easily smelt items because I don't know if you know this, we have no furnaces like anywhere near our storage room here, especially nothing automated. We do have a bakery that we made a long time ago down the street there where there is some furnaces up top, but it's nothing fancy. So what I'm thinking I want to do is make 3 mini super smelters up here. So finally give a use for the space behind this face here. So right up in this tree, I think is where I want to make them. And I saw a really cool design using chest boats, of all things. So it might not be the most efficient super smelter, but I think for everything I need them for, it'll be perfect. So I'm planning on making 3 of them. One for furnaces, one for what are they called, blast furnaces, and one for smokers. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. Hopefully I'll be able to decorate them to make them look kind of cool in here, and we will see how it goes. So let me go gather some resources. Okay, you are looking at the world's simplest super smelter, or at least I hope. I'm gonna test it out now, but I saw a YouTube short tutorial that just showed this super simple design. Granted, it's not the most efficient thing. I made a super smelter in the last world that I played on that used a minecart to distribute the stuff to all the furnaces and all that. But this one uses the chest boat, which I feel like, I don't know, the fact that it's a new-ish feature and I've never really had a use for it before made me want to use it. But the idea is the chest boat can reach all of these hoppers at the same time, so whatever I put in here will get evenly distributed to the furnaces. So I'm just going to test it, and we'll put in the copper, and let's see. Oh yeah, instantly all of them get evenly distributed, and then oh yeah, do you see how fast that is? Like that's insane. So I want to make 4 of these. I want to have one blast furnace one, which is what this is, and then I want to have a smoker one, and then 2 regular furnaces. So, and I think between the 4 of those, that'll be all the smelting needs that I probably will ever have. The one concern that I might need to make some modifications of this to is these furnaces don't automatically restock fuel, and I don't have unlimited fuel, so I've got to figure that out. So hopefully if I go mining, I'll focus on getting a lot of coal or something, and then what I could do is just put hoppers all around the outside of these blast furnaces if I really wanted to, and even chests on top of the hoppers so that they automatically refill with coal. Although I do like the idea of being able to see the blast furnace here, so we'll see what I do. I don't even have enough coal to warrant doing that yet anyways, so for now it'll be like this, and I plan on decorating the sides a little bit to make them look like proper big furnaces here in the tree. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna start working on the other 4, and then we'll figure out how to decorate them. Okay, and here is the 4 furnaces complete, at least from a redstone standpoint. I did add a little bit of detail by adding this little ceiling part on the top of each of them, which I kind of like. And looking at them now, I actually really like the way they look just exposed like this. So I don't know how many like detail blocks I really want to add onto the outside, but I do for sure want to add a pipe that goes from the top of each of them upwards, so it looks like the furnaces are, I don't know, feeding into some chimney pipe or something to, where the smoke would go. So let me try and add that and just see what it would look like. Also, these roofs and fences do, I guess, a good job of hopefully preventing these boats from getting pushed out or off from the center. So that's one good thing. Let's see here. I'm going to need, I think I have to, this is a slab, so I need to do this first. And then temporarily I need to, put a block here so that I can get on top of this fence. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring these pipes all the way up to just as far as they'll go. And it is really hard to see. I think that did not go to the top. There we go. So I just want to bring them up to until they hit something. And I like how in this room, one sec, let me show you. I like how it gets dark to the point where you can't even really see up there as it goes. And I think just these pipes going up into the darkness would look cool. That being said, I do need to figure out what lighting I want to have down here, because right now it's just a couple of torches somewhere. So I need to get just maybe a light source block, maybe even just in the center of these furnaces might be a good place to hide it. Or lanterns around might be cool. But I like the lit up ground and then the dark up there. So yeah, let me add these. I might add some trapdoors or something to see if anything like that would look cool. But we'll see what happens. So I'll be right back. Okay, I think that's just about going to do it for today's episode. But as you can see, we've got these pipes in here. Yeah, I actually really like the way they looked. I tried putting some trapdoors and other blocks on the sides of these, but I think simple is the way to go. They look, so they actually look like furnaces. So, but I love these going up into the darkness there, and I definitely will use this place a lot. I ended up using lanterns as the lighting around. I tried replacing this inside block with a shroom light, but I just didn't like the way it looked. So yeah, overall though, I am really happy with this, and I'm gonna end the episode now because I was wanting to make this a short little experimental episode anyways. As I mentioned earlier, I'm on an iPad with the portable setup. So I do want to do a comment of the day though, so I'm gonna head over to the tower at spawn and let's do comment of the day. Alright, I'm here at the spawn tower, and I lied. I don't actually have a comment of the day. There was several comments that I got within the last couple of episodes that were really nice. But yeah, they're just kind of not really like questions or anything I felt was too interesting to talk about. But I do have an interesting thought that's been on my mind recently. This might not make any sense at all, especially me trying to say it on the spot in a video here. But here's the random thought of the day. So I guess as a little story setup, I was driving down the road and driving underneath one of those big freeway overpass things, if you know what I'm talking about. It is huge, just like a big, road construction project. And it made me think about how cool it would be if giant projects like that were made more often, but not for the purpose of infrastructure or for some practical use, but just for the sake of art. Like, because artists will do big projects sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's still one person or like a small team of people. But as far as like a big sanctioned project, like of that scale, you don't really see big art projects like that, with exceptions of, like maybe in some of the countries with dictators or something, they got the big statues of people's heads, or like I know in like Japan they've got the giant Buddha statues, and those are cool too. But I think the world needs more big giant art projects because it'd be cool. So anyways, that's the thought. But yep, have a good day everybody, and thank you for watching. Bye.